I'm happier than a pig in mud right now. I'm happier than a cat that just knocked everything off the table. I'm happier than a seagull with french fries. Albion devs decided to answer my question on their recent question and answers video. I cannot believe it. I couldn't believe they took the time out of their busy lives to answer me of all people, a YouTuber with less than 100 subscribers. I couldn't help myself. I told everyone. Here's the question I asked, and this was their response.
In the long run, we want to offer more PvE challenges, and we also think about increasing the team there, that we have more people helping out producing more PvE content without sacrificing our core identity as a PvP game and all the other aspects. So we are already talking about increasing the team to add more PvE in the long run, right? Not something we can do in a couple of months, but in the long run, we agree with that direction in general.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, in the long run, that sounds like it's very, very far off. I would say that the idea of expanding the team specifically to deal with PvE, that's not so far off.
Correct, but
that's
when you see it in game,
yeah.
It'll
take a while for it to actually make it into the game. But we're talking pretty specifically about how to add that PvE side that this player is asking for to the game without compromising the PvP.
Words fail to describe how over the moon I was about this sequence of events. I've been an Albion player since the beta. I got the Legendary Adventurers Founder Pack, and I still have my limited edition cosmetics. I don't know what to say other than thank you to the Albion devs for answering my question, and for giving me some much needed hope about the future of the game. I've never really been recognized before in the gaming space, but I believe my opinion holds value because I'm from the same demographic of gamer that Albion hopes to cultivate. Dedicated, hardcore, skilled, intelligent, and competitive. And I do believe that Albion is one of the greatest competitive games of all time. Hands down. The guild versus guild and PvP conflicts are an absolute home run. They're the best I've ever seen. They've never done it better. And so when you asked me for input on things that I wanted to see improved in the game, I had to be honest because I'm comparing Albion to games like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV and Guild Wars 2, which are much more heavily on the PvE side of things. And somehow that tends to retain more players in the long run. And I think it's because of the relationships that you get to cultivate when you are playing an MMO and inviting your friends and your family members to come join in on the fun. Okay? If you are strictly focused on PvP, that's only going to appeal to a minority of your player base. It's only going to appeal to maybe the 10% of people that actually want to actively engage in PvP at all times. The rest of the player base is just looking for an outlet for enjoying their experience, enjoying their time, basically. And so what my comment hoped to accomplish is to improve the value of PvE in Albion, because I do think Albion already has some really solid PvE already. It's got Avalon dungeons, Avalon roads, it's got group dungeons, static dungeons, it's got, all world bosses, all sorts of stuff. And when I was a guild leader, I did a lot of those activities. I did ghosts, I did Ava skips, I did all sorts of stuff. I did hardcore expeditions even. That was fantastic. I loved HCEs, okay? I want more HCEs. I want more world bosses, more Avalon dungeon bosses, more raids, more stuff like that to whet my appetite for the game and keep me engaged with the game so that when I'm done with those things, I can say, okay, let's go do some PvP now, right? So, yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I was hoping to accomplish. And I think I managed to get that point across fairly well. And it seems like the dev team actually was receptive and wanted to listen to my perspective. And I just cannot believe it. I'm so absolutely speechless at seeing my own comments on a questions and answers video. It's just amazing. After getting this response from the dev team, I have never been more confident in the future of the Albion experience, and I cannot wait to get back into it. I believe Albion can be a game enjoyed by everyone, and it is uniquely positioned in the gaming space as a guild versus guild arena game. Now the work is to keep people interested long enough to experience the robust PvP using PvE updates as an appetizer. That's about all I had to say. I just want to say thank you again to the dev team for answering my question. And yeah, I'm looking forward to whatever comes next for Albion. I'm really excited, and I've been a huge fan of the game for the longest time, really. I guess Albion content is going to be in my future again, because how can I say no now? They actually put my name on their brand and like marketed my question as something that they thought represented the player opinion, and I'm just so honored. It's absolutely crazy. I showed my mom. Like I really got into this. I'm really happy. And so let's go ahead and call the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will be back with more in the future. Probably for a while.